fade. The journey has just begun. Trust in your heart, don't just see with your eyes. Believe and you'll find that the truth cannot hide. This dream is real. Take a look around, the truth will be revealed.
Hi everybody, it's Heavy Dobby. Week 1, I'm done with week 1. I have many weeks to go, but just wanted to report to you what my first week was like on HcG. And of course the first question is, how much did you lose? And the answer is 11.1 pounds. So I started at 298.9, and you do the math, 287.8 I think was my weight this morning. So I have a lot of stuff I want to share with you, so hope I don't bore you too much. But I was perfectly on program or perfectly on protocol for the entire week. I did not cheat. When I cooked meals, I didn't even lick my fingers. When I was deboning a chicken, I wore rubber gloves as to not get any grease on these lovely things. And I was just careful. Whatever I did, I wanted to make sure that whatever I was going to lose was going to be optimum. So it's 11.1. I know there's other people who do more and there's other people who do less. So I'm pleased. So 0 cheats, and I popped it. P-O-P. Perfectly on protocol. I do feel a little bit smaller. I actually feel more than I normally would if I had lost 10 pounds like on Weight Watchers. I feel different. So that's cool. And I think I've lost like 4 inches on my tummy, which is really nice. I have a little phrase that I've come up with that I keep reminding myself about this protocol. First of all, if you've watched my first video, you know that I said that I need to diet or die. I am nearly in a wheelchair, using a walker and a cane, and so when I talk about this protocol, I am fighting for my life. I really believe that. My husband reminded me a couple of days ago that my life has changed so much in the last 2 years that if we don't do something, which is HcG, that I will be bedridden very soon. Get all choked up. So this protocol is, I keep calling it very gracious, because you get to lose so much weight so quickly, but it's also very unforgiving, meaning that if you screw up, you can mess up 5 days of your protocol. You can gain, and it'll take you 4 or 5 days to get back on track. Even Dr. Simeon said that he, after 3rd time you breaking the rules, he gets rid of you. If you're not going to be serious about this, then he's not your patient. You're not his patient. So 3 times. So think about that. Anyway, on one of my days, I had a 1.7 gain, and that threw me for a loop because I am a perfectionist, and so I need to do everything perfectly, and if something goes wrong, I am really hard on myself. I freaked out a little bit. There's a couple of things it could have been. I'm going to, I think after all of this, I'm wondering if it was Truvia, because Truvia, the sweetener, does not have just stevia in it. It has erythritol, which I use because of my diabetes. I use that for sweetening my hot drinks, hot beverages. But I am thinking that I'm sensitive to erythritol. So Truvia did not work for me. It may work for you. But a 1.7 gain was significant, and things were I was kind of in a whirlwind for a while. Anyway, enough of that about that. I was thinking that I was dosing too much HcG. I was dosing 150. I'm down to 125 on my second day of 125. And I am thinking I was a little bit hungry today, so we'll see. I may have to go back up to 150. I'm going to give it a couple more days. It's a kind of a trial and error. Symptoms. My headaches have been ferocious. There was one day where I was in tears. I felt like the top of my head was going to pop off. I'm reminded by people on Facebook that that's detoxing from sugar, and the more naughty you were before, the worse your headaches could be. My headaches have subsided as of this afternoon, about noon. So we'll see if they come back. Hope not. But I had some severe headaches. A little bit of hunger. I tend to swell up at night. My feet get really puffy. So one thing I need to work on is drinking some smooth tea. I did 1 cup yesterday. I've got some things on order, some chia seeds. I've got my smooth tea. If you're wondering about chia seeds, one of the, well, I call her my HcG best friend forever. She went to a clinic, and her clinician provided her with chia seeds, and she takes 2 tablespoons of these little tiny seeds and drinks it down with water every day, and that keeps her regular. And I didn't realize until last night that chia seeds. So I think it's the same thing. My husband said, oh yeah, it is. So I ordered it from my natural food co-op, so I got a really big bag of it. So I'll let you know how that goes. What else? You know, I told you I was fighting for my life, and I am. And I don't even let my head go into the cheating mode. If I have to admit, though, there's been a couple of times where I've thought about a certain food, like, oh, corned beef and cabbage, wouldn't that be good? Or you know, something else. And what I do is I give myself permission to think about that, and then I write it down. So I have a P3 list, and I have a loading list. So so when P3 comes, I'll have a list of things I want to make sure that I do. So it kind of lets it come out of my head and onto a piece of paper, and then I just let it go. So maybe that'll help you. I don't know, but I have a list going, and my P3 list is longer than my loading list, believe it or not. Although pecan pie is on my loading list. Yum. So write it down, you guys. One of the things I've enjoyed the most, flavor-wise, this week is baked apple. I chop it up in chunks, bite-sized chunks, and microwave it covered with a saran wrap and for 3 minutes, and then sprinkle my stevia and then lots of cinnamon on, and it's yummy. I thought about putting my tablespoon of milk on to kind of give it that creamy taste. Oh, which reminds me, my Capella drops came in the mail today, and just smelling them was awesome. I have so many of them. If you don't know what Capella drops are, it's CAPELLA flavoreddrops.com, and it's flavoring for foods that doesn't have any kind of sweeteners in it at all. And I got these little bitty squeeze bottles, and then the larger ones I got, like vanilla pudding and vanilla cupcake and chocolate fudge brownie, and then in the water drops I got wild cherry. I love wild cherry, and peach, and what were some of the other smells? I got coconut. Anyway, I think I spent about $30 on all these little bottles of stuff, and I just opened them about 5 minutes ago, and I put wild cherry in my water, and it was quite good. So you might want to think about that. It says that you mix it with your puddings. If you guys are on P3 and you make milkshakes in the morning, you could use these Capella drops for your shakes. Chocolate fudge brownie is, oh, what's her name? Oh gosh, her name just slipped my mind. Anyway, she's the one that told me about it. And yum. So a couple of websites that I've discovered that I've enjoyed is or am looking into is HcgDietInfo.com. May not be new to everybody, but it is to me, and I think there's a lot of good reading there. I hope so. The Yahoo group might be better, so if you guys think that, please give me your opinion. I love that. TotalDiscountVitamins.com. Good prices. 4-ounce bottle. 4-ounce bottle of stevia was $9. So try that. I am a little antisocial right now. I was invited to a 40th birthday party at a Mexican food restaurant on Saturday night, and I opted not to go. I can't say that I wasn't strong enough, but I just didn't want to put myself there, and I figured, again, fighting for your life, Debbie, if it means that I have to stop being social to some extent for a year, it's worth it because my life will be extended. So, lots of shout outs. Oh, I wanted to tell you a story. You guys, this is so weird. Last night I was sitting at my computer, and my daughter, 19, and my husband were in the room, and I looked up and I said, I smell chocolate cake. I smell chocolate cake, like ding dongs and hoes. And I knew that we hadn't made anything, and I was like, it was so pungent, I could smell it. And my husband said, well, yeah, you just looked up at the movie about 5 minutes ago, and they showed a scene of a pan of brownies, and the dog had eaten out the middle of it. And I said, you're right. And when I looked up and I saw those brownies, didn't register with me. I didn't go, oh my God, I wish I had some. I just said, oh, brownies, and then went back to work. And you guys, I smelled them. My brain smelled them. Go figure. So, my point is, your brain is a powerful thing. Debbie RN1, thank you so much for helping me this week on my injection decisions. Cindy on Facebook, I hope you watch this. Cindy, thank you for riding the wave with me in the last couple of days. Jessica, you're my angel. You know who you are. I don't know if I can say this right, but Dadia is my HcG best friend forever. Terry, thank you for your counsel and your kind words and your notes every week. Amy and Courtney, I'm telling you, I love you, and I think I really want to go on a cruise with you, or Vegas, or something really wild and fun, because I think you guys are a hoot. So, and you're getting ready to start loading this week. So, Courtney, your first time, Amy, your fourth, or something like that. Anyway, totally excited for you. Ms. Tender, still loving you just as much as I did. And Julie, you know who you are. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys, I'll vlog if I have something going on, but if not, you'll see me next week.